In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this planter box with a built-in trellis. Made entirely out of cedar fence pickets, and I'll have the build plans linked below in the video description if anybody is interested. We're going to start this build by cutting most of our pieces. These fence pickets that I'm using are 6 feet long and approximately 5.5 inches wide, give or take. But we're going to have 12 pieces at 18 inches. This is going to be an 18 by 18 inch planter box. And you can always adjust your size to suit your needs. But 18 inches I feel like is a fair size. And then we're going to have some 4 pieces at 17.5 inches, which are going to be the legs. And those are going to be ripped down to size later on. And then we're going to have 3 pieces at 17 inches, which will be the floor. And that's all we're going to cut for now. And this here I'm ripping down the legs. It's going to be 3 inches on one side and approximately 2.5 on the other. So we're going to have 8 pieces that are going to be the legs. They're going to be glued together to make 4 legs. And this is the gluing step. I'm gluing the 2.5 inch piece to the 3 inch piece and using 1 inch brad nails to hold everything together. I'm using Type Bond 3, which is rated for outdoor use. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I like making these L legs, which make the planter box assembly really easy and a breeze. You could also use screws if you'd like. 1 inch deck screws work pretty well for these planter boxes. I feel like these smaller ones, and sometimes even the bigger ones, you can just use 1 inch brad nails or 1.25 inch brad nails. Now to start building the sides, we're going to add glue to 2 of the legs and add 3 18 inches long pickets to the legs. Now these legs are 17.5 inches long, which leaves a little bit of an overhang for the legs. So that's obviously going to be the bottom where the overhang is. So if these legs are approximately 5, or the slats are 5.5 inches wide, you have 3 of them, that's going to be about 16.5 inches. And if your legs are 17.5 inches, so you're going to have about an inch over at the end right there for the legs. Now to put the whole box together, I'm going to add another 3 18 inch pickets to the side. Type Bond 3 and 1 inch brad nails. Same thing for the other side. The last 3 pickets, 18 inch pickets. And once again, you could always use some 1 inch screws on these if you'd like. Building it with a nail gun goes a lot quicker. That's for sure. And then we're going to add some glue to the last panel and put it on top of the box. Line everything up as close as you can. These are cedar fence pickets, so it's probably not going to be perfect, but we can get it close. And then just attach everything with the 1 inch brad nails. And these are little 1.5 inch strips that I ripped. These are going to be the floor supports. I'm using my glue and some brad nails to hold these in place. There's going to be one on this side, and then I'm going to flip it around and put another one in. And this is what's going to be what the floor will rest on. Depending on how deep you want your planter box to be, you could always raise these up to the second picket. I like putting them on the bottom when they're this size. And then we'll flip it over and add the floor pieces. Well, first I'm putting glue on top of those trim pieces that I just added. And then we'll just set the floor pieces right on top of that. There's going to be 3 of those and like a little 2 inch strip to fill in the gap. And I'm just using those brad nails again to hold that all into place. And now I'm ripping the trellis pieces. Every trellis piece is going to be 1.5 inches wide. And then the 2 that are going to be on the ends of the planter, the long ones, are 70 inches. And they're going to have a 10-degree angle on each end. When I'm putting them in the planter box, you can see they're not up in the corner, they're spaced out a little bit I measured 2.5 inches over on each one of those. And then that center one is 68.5 inches, and it'll just be centered. There's a better look at it right there. And then time to add the slats. I measured about 4.5 inches up on each one. This is totally up to you how close you want them to be or how far apart you want them to be. You can customize it however you want. But you're going to have a 10-degree angle on the end of each slat to match the angle of those slat supports. I used a total of 9 slats. That 4.5 inch spacing works out perfectly to go all the way to the top. And I'm using a level to make sure it's all nice and straight. And I'm just using that wood glue and the 1-inch brad nails for this. You could also use the screws. Doesn't really matter. Here's a better look at the top. You can see they're getting longer as you go up. And my level keeps falling, which is very inconvenient. But hey, the best way to do this is to lay it down on the ground and put them on that way. But for the video purposes, we'll just do it this way, the hard way. The way that I like to do things, apparently. You can see the planter that I made next to this one is kind of a little bit similar. Just did some upside down V's on it. Another trellis planter. Turned out nice. Once we get that top slat on there, and then that's all there is to it. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.